Everyone knows that packing is the worst part of moving. No matter how excited you are about a new home or a new city, the idea of packing up all of our belongings and getting them there fills most of us with dread. But don't worry, I'm here to help. My name is Britta, and I'm a wife and mom who's moved 24 times in the last 18 years, including 3 cross-country moves and 2 international moves. I'm also a licensed real estate professional in Boise, Idaho, serving all of the Treasure Valley and beyond. Welcome back to my channel and video number 5 in my series about relocation. If you missed the first few videos, you can find them on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the other great tips still on the way. I also film each of these videos inside a different home that is currently available in the Treasure Valley. Don't forget to stick around at the end for a tour of this beautiful home by Busalacchi Custom Homes. Today, we are going to discuss packing and ways to simplify the process. The first tip when it comes to packing is to get started early. And the first step you want to do is start decluttering. Whether you are renting a U-Haul and driving it yourself or paying movers to move your items, there's always some sort of method to measure how much you're going to pay based on how much you have to move. So don't pay to move something that you don't love. For example, if you're planning to buy a new dining room table for your new home, don't pay to move the old one. Of course, you do want to check ahead of time and make sure that items are available and you're not going to be stuck waiting on a back order and living without. A lot of people learned that lesson the hard way during COVID, where they sold items, got to their new home, and were unable to get the new items in for quite some time. My second tip is to start packing things that you know you won't need anytime soon, such as off-season clothing or sporting equipment. You can also start packing away decorative items around your home. I know it makes us sad when we have to start packing those things away and living without them, but it's a great way to give you a head start on the packing. You can also start packing away books and other collectible items right away. Remember, heavy items like books should be packed in small boxes so they're easier to move, while lighter items like pillows and blankets and towels can all be packed in larger boxes. But you may want to leave a few of those out as well. It's not good to leave any empty space in a box, and if you have a little bit of extra room, you can always fill that with blankets, towels, sheets, or small pillows. As your moving date approaches, you're going to want to pack room by room. You could start with a guest room that maybe doesn't see as much use as the other rooms, and slowly work your way up to the rooms that have items you use every day. It's helpful to organize your boxes and make sure that you have only items from a single room in each box. You also want to label your boxes. I like to use different colors of duct tape and make sure that you label at least 4 sides of the boxes so that no matter where it is or how it's stacked, it can be easily identified. This includes putting a brief description of what types of items are in that specific box. Most of us have a lot of clothes to move, and in order to save space, I like to move my clothes in my dresser. But sometimes dressers can be heavy to move when they're full. So I like to remove the drawers and then load the dresser into the moving truck, then individually carry the drawers out and put them back into the dresser, stacking boxes in front of the drawers so they don't slide open. If you also have a lot of hanging items, I recommend using wardrobe boxes, because not only is it a safe way to move delicate items that you don't want to be wrinkled and crushed, but it also solves the problem of trying to figure out where you're going to pack hangers themselves. When it's time to pack up the kitchen, you want to take extra care to make sure that you don't break any items. You can get special boxes with dividers to help protect your glasses, and you can use dish towels to pad in between plates and bowls and mugs. I also recommend planning out your meals ahead of time, whether that means going out to eat or only eating very specific things. This way, you're able to pack away the majority of your small appliances and not worry about needing to drag them back out at mealtime. As you're taking all of your shoes to pack them in boxes, consider sticking socks inside of them to help them keep their shape. If you have a lot of jewelry like necklaces, you can use straws or empty paper towel or toilet paper rolls to loop them through and help prevent tangles. You can also use items like dirty laundry hampers and laundry baskets to pack large items like comforters and big blankets. And remember, when you're loading the moving truck, you want to make sure to sort your boxes based on weight so that you don't put heavier boxes on top of boxes with more delicate items. I also recommend prepping a suitcase that you'll take with you on the day of the move. We'll talk more about that later, but as you're going through and packing, if you find items that you know you're going to need, throw them in the suitcase so they don't accidentally get packed away in a box where you have to dig around and find them later. I hope you enjoyed this video and found some helpful tips here that you can use on your next move. Comment your favorite tip down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tips I'll be sharing. Remember to stick around for a tour of this stunning home, and if you know someone who's thinking about moving soon, share this video series with them as well. Stay adventurous, and I'll see you next time. If you'd like more information about relocating to Boise, Idaho, don't hesitate to reach out.